motivated. Hey, you're watching the TEtv. Watch and stay tuned. Selassie.
Hi, Ras.
Hey, okay.
Good to meet you.
Yes, good to meet you.
How are you doing this lovely morning?
I'm doing great. Every morning I'm doing great as long as I wake up. Ras Motivated is a young artist out of Rotterdam, and who's gonna change the world, who's gonna change people's minds first of all, and then change the world through his music and through inspiration and missions laid out before me by great ancestors like Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, and all the great rebels of the world. Yes.
Great to hear that. So what inspires you, or who inspires you? And I mean, you said already, but...
Yeah, I think my inspiration comes from, every artist here says this, but I think my inspiration comes from everything. I wake up and I feel good, and I can write a song about how I'm feeling good, and if I feel bad, I can write a song about how I feel bad. But also just that little seed that you put in the ground that becomes that big tree that you can't defeat, or that water that just runs in the sea and then runs in the sky in the same vibe. That's everything inspires me.
So, how much does where you live inspire you? Like, you're from Amsterdam?
Yeah,
or Rotterdam, sorry.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I actually started making music here, so I think that Rotterdam, even though I don't really want it to be, I think it's one of my biggest inspirations, the people here and the diversity between the people here. I think that's a very big inspiration because you get to know a lot of different styles and cultures and people.
So what's your favorite song to cover? Do you have one?
I usually don't like covering, but if I'm covering a song, I like to cover Bob Marley, Redemption song. That's one of my favorite songs.
Okay, great. So, in terms of where you want to be in the future, or where you are right now, could you tell me a little bit about that? Musically?
I'm pretty glad where I'm at right now. I'm on the verge of, so breaking through, or whatever you want to call it, but I'm on the verge, and I really want to, I think in 5 or 10 years, at least Europe knows me, and in 10 years I hope the whole world will know me in a good kind of way, and not just in a way that, oh, he makes music, but like in a way that he used to make music and now he's putting projects up in Africa and in this and in that, and I really want to do and change instead of just singing about it.
What's the biggest change you want to see? In what specific?
The biggest change I want to see is the African mind. And actually the human mind, let's say it like that, because the human mind has been indoctrinated with a whole lot of bad influence and negativity about each other, and specifically, and I think people should learn how to appreciate one another instead of hating one another. Appreciate love one another, maybe I should say it like that. And we're all the same, we're all the same blood, and I think that if we work together, we could build a much greater history than we already know right now for our next generations.
Yeah. So, in terms of your music, what kind of, how would you define your music, the music you make?
Revolutionary. No, my music is reggae, but I don't believe in genres or anything. I was brought up in reggae. My father is a famous Suriname reggae artist, and I just think
what his name is.
Basharanki. I just think that influenced me, and that's the way I chose. But I put rock influences in I put country influences. I might even do folks music or polka or whatever sounds good and whatever creates the vibe I need to bring over to the people. That's what I'm gonna use. So I don't believe in genres, but my specialty is reggae. Here comes the young African with nothing to say, praying for prosperity and guidance to come my way. Open, sharing and caring for each one, teach one every day. Reach on, stretch forth your hand to the Almighty One. May we all live on in peaceful ways. Oh, after all this genocide, the human race still remains so great, yeah. Cause after all that we've been through, yeah. Oh,
stereotyping you.
No, and yeah, it's hard because you often get stereotyped if you choose a way. But I think this is just what I said. I appreciate every culture. I appreciate every religion. I do not follow every religion or every lifestyle. I do not agree with every religion or every lifestyle, but I appreciate it and I can learn from it. So I use every influence that comes into my life. But me specifically, I like to go back to my Kemet, Nubian, the start of civilization roots, and I start there because that's, you never know where you're going unless you know where you came from. So that's what I'm trying to search, and I always loved the pharaohs and the Egyptians, but I was always taught that they were wrong and that they had stolen people or kept people captive and all the things, and now you learn the real reality behind it, and that they were the start of civilization as we know it, or at least a part of the start. And I just focus me into my roots, and I don't care really what I find in those roots. I just want to know so that I can evolve myself to be who I want to be in life.
So how does music fit into that?
I fit into music. Music
doesn't
fit into me. I fit into music. Music is more than anything I can explain. It is life. It is the essence. It is being exploited with a reason. It is being unappreciated for a reason, because I believe music has the power to set all people free, to set your mind free, to spread the message, to escape slavery when you cannot read, you cannot write, you cannot. Music is that force. So music is my life essence. Without music, I cannot exist. Yeah.
So tell me what we can expect from you now.
So I'm busy with my second album, and I really just want to take over. It sounds weird, but I want to take over the music industry, and not in a way like I want to fit into the music industry, but I want to break barriers. I want to break down walls, and I want to build bridges, so that when you ask someone what genre are you doing, then they automatically say, okay, I do rap, but I actually take influence from all. Music needs to come together, because now it's just like pop and reggae and jazz and funk, but it's the same vibe, and the vibe needs to come first. I almost think there should be a holy book of music. If you get where I'm going, there needs to be a foundation of music and the essence of it, so that people who make music will bring the right energy for it.
So do you have a current favorite song?
Ooh, so
bringing you.
I don't really listen. Yeah.
You don't listen to music?
I listen to music, but I'm so focused in all kind of music that I don't really have a favorite. But if I should choose, and especially out of reggae, I think that Damian Marley and Nas from their latest album, Patience. I think that's. Yeah. See, the cameraman is going like this. That's my song.
Are you patient?
That's another question. I think I'm patient because I've been in this music industry business for 10 years right now, and I've always really wanted to break through, but I'm still cool and I'm still being myself. But I think sometimes I can be a little impatient. I think everyone can be a little impatient, especially when you're hungry to reach something that you know will better your life and the people around you. But I'm patient. I can hold on. I can endure.
Thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the invitation.